for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And the excitement levels are high. The tension is palpable because it is the first match of the campaign. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, Derek, it's not a word I like using, but I thought they were unlucky last season. They outplayed the opposition on so many occasions, but didn't get the results their football deserved. Hopefully that will be different this time around, and they challenge for the title.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Wojciech Szczęsny begins in goal. Ronald Araujo plays with Inigo Martinez in central defence. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today, Robert Lewandowski. Mopping up defensively. Rodrigo. It's with Vinicius Junior. Modric. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Rodrigo. And he takes it on. My goodness, that save. What he stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And how about the short corner? Vinicius Junior. That is how to block. Well, Barcelona showing good width here. Now possibilities in the centre. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, that has been deemed offside, Stuart.
Well, he took too long to get the pass away. It's as simple as that.
Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. It's a fierce effort. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Bellingham, really getting stuck in. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Now able to close down the shot. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Options in the middle. Now the cutback. Terrific piece of anticipation. And he could be in proper trouble here. Nice looking move this. De Jong. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Could be threatening. And Robert Lewandowski on the move here. Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Rodrigo. Given away by Real Madrid. De Jong. Barcelona free kick. It'll be here. Martinez. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Vinicius Junior. Really well positioned. Mbappe. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. And will it be the leveller? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Modric. And an astute piece of defending. Pedri. Attacking possibilities for Real. Oh, that's fine defensive play. It's an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. And effectively touched onto the woodwork. And eventually goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Dani Olmo. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Frankie de Jong. Lewandowski now. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Oh, great defending. De Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Getting forward. A free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. Koundé. And defending as a unit. Pedri. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. He has teammates around him. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And Bellingham. Now with Mbappe. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever back heel, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
We're back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Determined defending. Pedri. Space for Real out wide. Mbappe. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Well, you only need to look at the history books to see how close this fixture historically has been. Barcelona at home against Real Madrid on this occasion. I'm Derek Ray. Sitting alongside me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, Derek, this is a magnificent setting for a great rivalry. Let's just hope we see both teams play at their very best today. What an occasion this should be.
And he stopped them in their tracks. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Wojciech Szczęsny between the posts. Ronald Araujo plays with, well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Barcelona losing possession here. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Good visualisation and execution. And based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. Equal to it. Rafinha. Trying to open them up. And it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Eder Militao. Rudiger has it. Modric. And Valverde. And a good tackle. Lewandowski. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Modric. Now, options are plenty. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Well, the fans really wanted to shoot, and the keeper's hand does the trick. Given away by Real Madrid. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Really inventive stuff from Real here. And let's give credit to the defending. Rafinha. Balde. Here's Rafinha. Oh, good strike! And rattling the post. Well, no damage done.
Well, Real are still only one down, but I'm not sure how. That was so close. They need a reaction here.
Well, before they think about that, they've got to concentrate on keeping the door firmly bolted. Oh, good-looking run. Well, did the job in the end, to be fair. Rodrigo. Piece of last-ditch defending. Frankie de Jong. Lewandowski. Barcelona have lost possession. Rodrigo. Can he put it away? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper! Real Madrid are level! So, a level contest. 1-1. Back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Trying to open up the defence. And it could be Lewandowski. Easy save. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Teammates available. This could level it. That was going in. So can Barca take advantage of the corner kick situation? No nonsense clearance. And a fine tackle. Will it open up? That's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Rodrigo.
Well, that was a great opportunity to get themselves level, but Barcelona still trail here, mainly due to that brilliant save by the goalkeeper.
Opportunity it is. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. The first half here. And the ball is moving again. The onus is on Barcelona to turn this game on its head. And passing it through. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. Vinicius Junior. Frankie de Jong. Jules Koundé on the ball. Barca maintain possession, advantage. Real chance. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Well, the pass not coming close to hitting the target. Koundé. It's a weighted pass. Lewandowski. And a strong blood on the ball from the keeper. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Chance to take the lead. Strong hand on that one.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Rodrigo. Good tackle, taken away. Frankie de Jong. An encouraging move from Barca. And he's in. On his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
And Barca unable to keep the ball. Lewandowski. Good idea. Good technique in terms of how he struck it. Valverde. Now with Bellingham. Feeding it through. got to say, it has been coming. Well, the action underway once more. No shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Might lead to a chance. The flag raised. Offside it is. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Oh, a fine block. Lewandowski. Genuine chance. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. Can they nudge in front? Oh, and the decision is penalty. A big chance for them to take the lead here. Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way. A goal! Accurate from the spot. Well, how about this? 4-3. Dani Olmo. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. And the shot. Putting his body on the line. Corner kick awarded. Can Barcelona profit from it?
And these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
The inside route looks promising. The Merengues have lost the ball. Over the touchline for a throw-in. This could be troublesome. Well, that was the chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's a waste, really. He's got to hit the target there.
Alex Balde. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Barcelona fighting against this overall situation. What can they pull out of the fire? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Modric. Mbappe. And on to Bellingham. Rodrigo. This could be it. Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, and it goes. Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. A game that appears highly likely to deliver in every way. Two very able teams ready for a top-class confrontation. And no one is taking anything for granted on this huge occasion. They are the two foremost teams in Spanish football, Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they're getting ready to face each other here at the Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. Stuart, can't wait for this one.
No, nor can I, Derek. They don't come any bigger than this, do they? The two giants of Spanish football. The atmosphere.
Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for... Hello, wherever you happen to be. Welcome to Catalonia. Welcome to Barcelona. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Barcelona taking on Chelsea.
Well, thanks, Derek. I think it's going to be a fight against relegation unless they show more organisation and spirit over the next few games. Today is such an important game for them.
Chance to play it in. Happy to shoot. Well, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Wojciech Szczęsny between the posts. Inigo Martinez plays alongside Ronald Araujo in central defence. Frankie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Cucurella starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Cucurella. Very effective pass. Has eyes for goal. And pushed away to safety. Undeniably, one of the great finishers of his generation, Robert Lewandowski. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him in this match?
Any crosses that come into the box today, he will pose a threat. He's a brilliant header of the ball.
Promising move from Barcelona. Firing it towards goal! But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. Cucurella. And given away. Trevoh Chalobah. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. It's opening up for them. He got a good palm on it. And that's an important intervention. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, a really good run. Oh, might be. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. Araujo. Now can they make something happen? Lewandowski. This could level it. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Palmer. Clean challenge. Chelsea couldn't maintain possession. Madueke. Crossing opportunity. Can he put it away? And surely, there it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Noni Madueke. And very deftly cut out. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? Must be! Well, no danger now. Lewandowski. And Lewandowski moving through the gears. It's there for him. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe. And they get the ball moving. And Barca believing again. Cucurella. Successful intervention, winning the ball back. Dani Olmo. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Can he finish? Oh, what an incredible turn of events! From down and apparently out, it's all square again. Can you believe this? A chance to whip it in. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Koundé. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Cucurella. So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in the... So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. De Jong. And teammates around him. And let's give credit to the defending. An example of how to press. Well, they've given him too much space. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. De Jong. Now the counter-attack looks on. And the referee has given the advantage to Barca. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Textbook closing down. And now they're on the attack. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Cross fired over. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. De Jong. Well, there aren't many better finishers in world football than Robert Lewandowski, and strong evidence. Well, fantastic reflex action. And played short. Fed head over towards the back post. Appeared to be in two minds. A strong hand on the ball. And they have possession again. Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day. Long.
Now he must favour the cross. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Jackson on the ball. Decent position. The keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Gavi. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Madueke. "20 minutes to go. Barcelona have given us away. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Thwarted the attack illegally, and perhaps a card is forthcoming. Oh, a glorious save by the keeper, and nothing wrong with that free kick either.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Determined defending. Now, who can he play it to? Torres. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Tosin Adarabioyo. Nicely timed tackle. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Angles it back. There it is! And he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Pedri. Possession one. Rafinha. That's a good-looking ball. Excellent block. Malo Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. It might be on for them. That is a tackle and a half. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Going well. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Well, no wonder his teammates are giving him an icy stare on the back of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. He got it totally wrong, whatever he was doing.
Rafinha. Time against Barcelona, but you can't count them out. This could be the equaliser, but no, he's fluffed his lines. Good heavens.
Well, that's the chance they've been looking for. The question is, will they get another one? Time is running out now.
Madueke. Well, you might say it's the ideal way to see out a game when you can pass like this. So the final whistle now. It goes down as a victory for Chelsea to the delight of their fans around the world.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about...
Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Bayern Munich up against Inter Miami.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
That didn't go to plan at all for the goalkeeper. And here's how Bayern will line up. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Kingsley Coman starts with Leroy Sané in the wide areas.
Derek, he's got to tuck this away.
Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. Kane! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Jamal Musiala. Determined defending. Sergio Busquets. Kane. Kane! And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. He read it well defensively. Messi. Messi. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. And Messi with teammates to play it to. And play halted. Free kick given. Messi. And return to Messi. Could reduce the deficit. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Not smooth in possession. Now with Bright. Could be threatening. Chance perhaps. Brilliant save. And deciding to go short with this one. Not a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution. Lima. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And quick thinking defensively. Musiala. Oh, they have it again. And threading it through. Keeper getting the touch.